back to the channel. In this video I'm going to be talking about one of our original characters. His name is Aquarius, or specifically, that is his heroic title. I'm going to go ahead and read the description of his people and where he comes from. I'm not going to actually go into detail about his origin story, only because I'm still writing it, and also because of the fact that I'm kind of making sure that it makes sense and actually lines up with our entire storyline. But basically, we intend to introduce this character into the Velocity comic books, Chronicles of Velocity, and we're kind of just wanting to we're going to introduce him as basically we intended to introduce him years ago when we first started working on this character. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get into it. This video is going to be a time lapse video. A time lapse video of our drawing this character. And so I will be releasing soon character art pictures with side turns, like different angles to show his head and different perspective angles just to kind of show proper character art. I'm going to be doing that actually for each of our characters. You'll have to pay attention to our Twitter account, our Instagram, and other social media. We're going to be also launching a website soon, God willing, at the beginning of next month. But on the website we'll be having paid features where people can sign up to get exclusive content and potentially be able to get the comic book for free once we release it. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get into it. So this whole picture is going to move to the side. But before I get into it, please subscribe to this channel. Ring that bell icon down below to be notified when I post new videos. Also be sure to hit the thumbs up button if you like this video, and please share it with your friends. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and read it. So, Aquarius, he is 17 years old. His Earth name is Edmund Taylor. His Eros name, the name of his people, the Erosites, his name is Amen. Amen, which is why we chose the Earth name Edmund. And then his alien race are called the Erosites. Centuries ago, before the era of man, an alien race known as the Erosites were forced to flee their dying world, utilizing their technology to locate and travel to a world without intelligent life. They located one that was suitable to their kind, but their efforts in traveling to this world, the Erosites destroyed the indigenous species known to the modern world as dinosaurs. This species thrived on the new world known as Earth, creating a strong kingdom in what is now known as the Atlantic Ocean. But as time went on and their people faced threats of calamity and a great flood that wiped out most of their people, they were forced to find a new way to survive. Its leader, the Regent, which is what we call the leader there, he is known as the Regent, utilized his unique abilities to create a barrier around their city and move it through to another plane of existence, with guidance from Elyon. Elyon being the deity of our universe, essentially God the Father, Jesus and the Messiah, all that. He's God the Father of the Messiah. Anyway, sacrificing himself in the process, his name was Methuselah. That was the name of the regent. His name was Methuselah. It was definitely a play on words for the person in the Bible, Methuselah. So as time moved on, the history of their people was lost, as both myth and legend. Their kingdom now only known to their people as Eros, while humanity knows them as Atlantis. Abilities include, for this race, enhanced strength up to 25 tons, enhanced durability, up to 100 tons of force, low level control of water, up to 100 gallons of water, enhanced eyesight such as night vision, and can see ahead by 2 miles. Weaknesses include extreme heat, magic, and weapons of their people, alien weaponry, and things of that nature. So a lot of the things I want to develop with this character is they are more sci-fi type, more scientifically advanced society. However, they do linger more into the spiritual aspect of their life, following the voice of Elyon as their guide. Anytime they develop anything, there's that lingering voice within them telling them, should they do this? Is this the right way to go? There's a voice speaking to them, and anytime a leader is chosen, the next leader must go through the process of being the Aquarius. The next leader is called the Aquarius, and in order to do this, as this duty, their job is to protect the world from certain natural disasters that are caused by supernatural means. seemingly natural, but in fact are completely massive disturbances caused by demonic forces and other entities seeking to bring havoc to the world. And so the Aquarius's job is to essentially negate these things, save humanity, and also venture on to Earth to get to know the people of Earth, the surface world. They don't just linger in the ocean. The Aquarius is essentially the bridge between the human world and the Erosites. They've essentially they developed a stronger connection to the people of Earth than even the humans know. And people on Earth, they know this place as Atlantis. A lot of things we're going to be exploring too in our development for our characters is a fictional world of, like, everything is fictional. There's no New York, there's no anything. We were going to do that, but eventually we decided we want to make a whole map of our own fictional cities, our own fictional countries and all that. It's still taking place on Earth, but and there's still humans and there's still all the things are still kind of typical, but we're going to have our own history, our own wars, our own fictional everything. I think it'd be mostly a lot of fun to develop. It's going to take time, but the comic books are going to be released long before we release all of that information. We will be introducing it little by little so people get to know our world that we're developing, our universe, or our multiverse, really. And it's going to take time. We're going to be charting out a map of the multiverse, essentially. But over time, we want to grow as, basically, as y'all watch this channel and continue to grow with us, we will be growing. We'll be developing more and more as we go. Developing many different characters, different cultures, different histories, all derived and kind of inspired by histories and cultures that you see around the world already, but in this sense, it'll be fully fictional. Anyway, some of the other things I want to talk about is with Aquarius, his storyline basically is introduced as kind of a crossover event in a way. He's going to be introduced in the story of Velocity, the Chronicles of Velocity. I almost said Veracity. Okay, the Chronicles of Velocity. I'll be introducing many different characters that are both villains and heroes. Aquarius being a student who is trying to adapt to human life on Earth, and he meets Velocity, or Matt Walker, as we call him. Matt Walker, who is Velocity, he's just in school, and then you have Aquarius, who shows up and he's dealing with his challenges that he keeps seeing visions of, his next quest, his next journey. We'll be telling his story as though he is on spiritual quests of enlightenment in a way, and trying to grow from age to age. He grows. He starts off at the age of 17. He's on Earth, and he's trying to get to know the people, trying to learn the customs of humanity. And he receives a lot of help from Matt Walker, and Matt Walker eventually reveals who he is to him by accident. But the whole point of this storyline is that it's introducing him in a way. It's kind of a soft origin story, and then you have him actually introduced in his own comic book. So anyway, that's all I'm going to talk about in this video. Thank you for watching. Good day, and God bless.